Hi guys, welcome back to Football Manager. Now, if you're having a good look at the squad list here, you'll see there are some big changes. Players have left and players have come in. So we picked up Jordan McGee. We'll have a look at his history here. We picked him up for 2.3 million. Now I picked him up because he can play pretty much anywhere across the back, and he's Scottish, right? So he covers some potential problems when it comes to European. He's just a bit of filler. Same as John Sutar, 22 years old. He's replaced João Alfonso, who's gone out. Went out for a fucking ridiculous fee too. Ewan O'Connell is on his way out for 4.8 million. My director of football decided that he was going to take it upon himself to sign Mauricio Lemos, which I appreciated. I didn't appreciate the £18.25 million price tag. It did take up a lot of my wage budget, my transfer budget, so I had to push on some more people. Picked up this guy, Stuart Armstrong, from Leipzig. Weirdly enough, he came from us, and we bought him for more than we sold him for. But then we got some of this fee back because there was a sell-on fee. Interesting, I suppose, but yeah, so we picked him up. I think he's a fairly decent player. Gives us a bit more cover in the attacking midfield area. Picked up Oliver Burke, a youngster, retraining him at the minute as an attacking midfielder. Obviously he can play right and left. It's not really someone we've got a position for, but I mean, look at his fucking physicals, for God's sake, they're ridiculous. So yeah, we're retraining him. Hopefully he's going to be of some use to us. Obviously we saw Marco Asensio last time around, and we brought in Bruno Petkovic on a loan. Now I've got the opportunity to sign him after the loan is done for 7.5 million, should I wish to. We might do. So if we go back to the transfers, so transfers out, we've got Roca Santos is going out on loan. That was accepted. I was a bit pissed off about it. So Trincao we ended up selling for wait, that's all that's in, isn't it? I don't want to see all transfers. I want to see transfers out. Anyway, I sold Trincao. Oh, here we go, out. So let's go down to this most recent. Yes, so Ashley Young, we terminated his contract. Just weren't any good. Hatton Ben Arthur, Sochaux came in for £1 million for him, so I was like, yeah, okay. Salza was on loan at Lower. They did try to renew his loan deal. It was turned down, so they ended up saying, well, we'll buy him then. So that was fine. Phoebe Kingsley, Colchester came in for him. Hearts came in for James Wilson, which was fine, because, well, he was injured anyway and he weren't getting games. Wolves came in for £4.5 million for Chuba Abcom. Ibar came in for 4 million for Trincao. I did have to kind of push that a little bit to get 4 million. They came in originally offering 2.5, and I managed to push them up to 4. Gamboa was set up beforehand. Porto, for some reason, wanted to pay £7.5 million for João Alfonso. Crystal Palace then came in for Andros Townsend and Scott Sinclair, and Levante paid 1.3 for Jose Enrique. Now, I still have a little bit of money available. I did push for some more money from the board, and they said yes. So we've got a bit more money to play with. I don't really know where we need to, or if we need to. I think I wouldn't mind getting another striker. We've only got a free at the minute. If we go to all positions, we've only got a free. Okay, we could probably use an attacking midfielder. I think defence-wise, I think we're all right. I mean, obviously O'Connell's going to be going, so maybe we need to look somewhere to pick someone up there. With the midfield, we've got obviously Bitter and Adja as our stronger points, with Fletcher as a backup. So I think midfield-wise we're okay. I might look at getting another attacking midfielder, and as I say, I don't think I'm going to sign Petkovic for 7.5 though. I think we'll hold on to him for the end of the season. But yeah, we might look at getting another striker. Now, I am looking at a couple of strikers. Just waiting for scout reports to come in. I was looking at Eggenberg, I think it was name is. I can't remember his fucking name. I'm sure it's Eggenberg. I was trying to sign Welbeck. He decided he was going to go to LA Galaxy. That would have been a free transfer coming in next season. talking of which, we have got a Scottish goalkeeper coming in on a free transfer for next season. Eggestein, that's who I was looking at. They wanted 51 million for him though, so I was like, nah, we're good. So anyway, we're going to get into this first game, and a lot of our new signings going to start. Obviously, Oliver Burke, we're retraining him as a shadow striker, so I'm just going to put him straight in. Hopefully he does a job for us. We're going to keep Petkovic sort of not on the bench. He's going to be just pure backup. We're just going to have Griffiths and Dembele, and if one of them gets injured, then we'll bring him in. Obviously, Sales is out for 2 to 3 months. I'm tempted just to end his loan, but it means we could use him for the last month or so of the season. Rogic, Young, Ponka still out on international duty, rather frustratingly. Alves is injured for, another day, I guess. So we've put Gray Gordon in goal. I was going to put Hamilton in goal because we'll do Hamilton. There we go. They're about the same ability. Plus, Hamilton's younger, and we can probably hold on to him. O'Connell's on his way out, so we're not too worried about that. Anything we can do. So we're going to have Lemos and Chiellini to start for obvious reasons. I don't think Lemos is worth the money that our director of football ends up paying for him, but what can we do? Nibbit and Adja, Henderson, Marco Asensio with a fucking sensational debut. Hopefully he can recreate that for us. So Bitten is, whatever. So we've got 5 new squad members coming in today, which is, it could be unsettling, I guess, but one of those things. We needed to sort things out with the squad. There was a lot of players there that we didn't want anymore, for whatever reason. Plus, as I say, we've got quotas to fill. So we've got Rangers versus Falkirk, and Falkirk are bottom, so Rangers have won that. So we desperately need to beat Hearts here, and we are away. Aberdeen are away, St Johnstone, who are 10th, so not brilliant, is it? We've got to really win here. Bjorn Jonsson would be far less dangerous. Okay, whatever, I don't really fucking care. Just apply some advice, mate. There we go. So we need to go out there and prove a point. Oh, that's probably the best we've had for a while. Oh, let's get a striker, green. Lovely. So he's the only person, Chiellini. He listened passionately, but I don't know how you can listen passionately. Doesn't seem to really work. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, Dembele's fucking injured in the 4th minute. You fucking kidding, right? Potential head injury. Fucking joys. That's going to be a concussion for 2 weeks. So Petkovic is going to be coming into the team. It's cost me 77 grand a week, is Petkovic, which is unreal. But when I need to just bring someone in as a striker, so we only had Griffiths and Dembele. Could be a nice bit of work here. Also, we've got someone playing out of position, but he is learning the position, the role, and honestly, he'll be good for that shadow striker role. And that's Asensio. He's fourth goal of the season. It's 4 goals in 2 games for the young Spaniard. That was a sensational signing. That was a stretch, wasn't it? That was a sensational strike. That was a fucking excellent header. A sensational signing. It really was. Can we get another one? Asensio here. Oh my god. I'm so glad we signed him. So glad we signed him. That is the best signing we've made by a long shot. I mean, a hell of a long shot. I mean, Wilson's just scored against us. He's just scored against his old team. He was injured for like another 2 weeks, so I don't know what's happened there. And again, I did sell him like on the 3rd or something like that. There was a lot of signings went through sort of like straight after that Hearts game. I'd done a lot of work, and everything went Hearts game. I can't remember who we played last now, but straight after that game, I just went straight into transfer mode and started doing things. You've played well, but there's more room for improvement. There's a lot more to come from you. We get a passionate. I was impressed. There we go. They look fired up. There's a lot more to come from you. He looks happy. That's fine. So get a team talk in. So we've not done that yet. We get an assertive push forward. And obviously, we do have Hamilton in goal as opposed to Alves, so that's gonna That's going to be a little bit of a disappointment, because I'm pretty sure Rangers are winning 1-0, and that is a big disappointment. Oh, we also got some money from other transfers that went on during the window. So Virgil van Dijk ended up going to Barcelona, and we got $2.5 million from that due to sell-on fees. And there was a couple more as well, and I can't remember who it was now. That certainly helped with the transfer budget, which again is fantastic news for us. It's just trying to find someone now to, well, I think we do need to sign a striker. I think that's probably the main thing now. I was thinking about signing another defender, but after spending £18.5 million on a defender, fucking stupid director of football. Was it Les Reed, isn't it? Our director of football. Who the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the fact that he went out there and got this guy for us. But fuck me, seriously? Now, let's bring on Kenny. Now be all three of our subs done then. Asensio's never coming off the pitch, by the way, like ever. Let's get... I was about to do a team swap, but we've got to wait for this play to finish off so we can get the sub. Burke with a decent set of pace. Henderson. Oh, ho, ho. Sorry, Burke. I know that was great work from you, mate, but you're coming off now. That was a fantastic bit of pace, actually. Henderson with a pretty wonderful finish, to be honest. I can't deny that. We've had 21 shots. It's not bad at all. Let's get an assertive concentrate. We don't want to start conceding any more goals. Fucking kitchen. Oh, this is a goal. Yeah. Motherwell winning 5-0 against Partick Thistle. Rangers winning 1-0. Aberdeen are 0-0, but St Johnstone have had a player sent off. I mean, don't know what the defender was doing, but now we can't concede again, boys, because we need to keep this. We need to keep wins. We need to keep winning. We need to keep wins. We need to keep winning. Things are too tight for my. Hello, well done, Kenny. And unfortunately, someone's accepted a loan for him, so he's on his way out as well. Fucking got no attacking midfielders. Why do you accept a loan offer? I can't cancel it either. I wonder, hopefully not, I've got a terminate loan thing chucked in there, because we need him in a minute. I don't mind him going on loan. He's going to need to be loaned out to get better, but we need him at the minute. We've got loads of players injured and out on international duty. So just look at it, fucking director of football. No, it was Phil Cannon who done it, actually. Fucking moron. Motherwell's still 5-0. Rangers are now winning 2-0. Aberdeen are winning 1-0. Fuck, is it 91st minute penalty? Let's do a calm, good win. I mean, it was way 4-2 win, but we did let in 2 goals that we really should not have let in. So Dembele is injured for 3 to 5 days. I said it was going to be a concussion, didn't I? And it was. Looks like we're getting some more money coming in. Lemos had a debut to remember, apparently. Thompson, Graham Shinney, we're going to cancel that assignment. He's not going to be good enough for us. We're going to cancel Ladbrokes League 2, Tibio. No, I think we want him. Adam Frizzell, I don't think we're going to need. Asensio is just, we're going to appraise him like we should. Eggenstein, again, he's going to be too much money for us, so. And Jozo Simonovic. I'm going to scout him. We're getting 60 grand for some deal from him as well. Now, there's not really many players left on empty contracts, so there's no point in looking. No players that are going to be good enough anyway. I was still pissed off at Welbeck when I'll go to LA Galaxy, but if someone said to me, you got a choice of living in Glasgow or LA, and in LA we're going to pay you 3 times the amount we would in Glasgow, I mean, it's the opportunity not to go to Glasgow would be fantastic. But no, it kind of makes sense for the guy. Well, it doesn't. I'm surprised no one else in the Premier League came in from. What can you do, though? There was a youth intake of sorts. Nothing really for us. You're on your way out. I looked at signing Ospina, but we've got someone else coming in. No interest in loan. So this guy is on a free. He's 21. We'll pick him up. We'll approach to sign him. We're going to remove that though. We'll develop you, mate. And we'll allow you to treat us as a stepping stone. How about that? It's fine. So we can get him in on a free. He's worth 2.4. Be able to sell him on. Alexander Schultz, again, it's going to be another one. He's on a free. I don't know about him. We'll keep an eye on him. Boatu. Jonathan Boatu, no. A Chiampong, no. Agard, no. Simonovic. Bader, transfer listed, no. So let's push on a little bit further. Check the. Alright, so Phil Cannon's decided to sign this. Okay, I'm happy with that, Cannon. Well done, mate. Determination 20, work rate 16. He's going to be a fucking stonking player. You can see it, can't you? What happens if we get him to train? I want to get him to train as a box-to-box midfielder. I mean, he's only 17. We could get him to do it. We'll get him retained as attacking. We'll get him trained as a shadow striker, actually. What happens then? I mean, all of his, well, apart from the strength, which we can work on, everything else looks like it could be quite good. We'll do that. What is your weakest point when it comes to this, though? Passing off the ball. Let's work on off the ball. Can we work on off the ball? Yeah. I don't want to take control of his training. Never mind. We'll do that, though. That's not a bad signing, mate. Well done. 325 grand is very, very good. Let's have a look at the youth intake rather quickly. It's not changed. It's not changed since I last looked. So, rotation, minimum fee release clause. I don't really want that on there, but we can sort that out. We'll change his contract after a little while. But I mean, even then, it's 2.8 million. If someone wants to come in and sign him, it's 2.8 million straight away. We're giving him 110 grand up front. It's fine by me. That's money. Don't need to worry about that. Position will be more suitable at his age. Well, I'm thinking about selling him on, to be honest. We can train you as an attacking midfielder. Let's try you as a normal central midfielder. That's the thing, though. You're so shit compared to everything else. You would be. I'm going to try and sell him on. Start training. Done that. Okay. I'll take your advice, but sometimes your advice has been wrong. I'm not going to worry about retraining Lee Chung-yong. I may try to sign him off. See if we can. The thing is, I need that attacking midfielder. We need to hold on to attacking midfielders. That's the problem. We don't have many available to us. O'Connell's on his way, so that is him gone. Which leaves us. We've still got quite. I mean, if you was to do that, we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, not including Fletcher and Ponk, who can play central defence, which is quite good. I mean, we've got, like I say, we've got 4 players who can play right back. We've got 5 players who can play left back, 6 players who can play left back. So we've got. I mean, yeah, okay, there's not a huge amount of players, but there's plenty of cover. Is my point. Oh, mate, you're on your way. You're on your way. Fuck. You dropped me, mate. Yeah, I've sold you, mate. You know, what does it matter? Tosser. Right. So, if we're going to get rid of Chung Yonk, or whatever his fucking name is, I can't remember now. Lee Chung-yok. Position. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Need an attacking midfielder. Is it position or role? Role. Here we go. And the role we want is probably either a shadow striker or an attacking mid. So these are the people who are available to us. So we've got Ross McCormack here, who won't want to join us. I'm pretty sure he was a Rangers player. Yeah, so he won't want to join us. I think Celtic fans would want him. We've got Bradley Dack. Scout you. Just because you look like a twat though. That's the only thing. I think it's just normal attacking midfielder, isn't it? In our tactic. Yeah, support attacking midfielder. So we've got Giuliano, Jim Morrison, Oscar Romero. Scout you. Romain Sawyers will scout you, mate. I don't really like your physicals though. Giuliano could be good. 28 though. Pierre Lemelu. Was that good pronunciation? I don't know. I don't think it was. We'll scout all these fucking... No, your fucking physicals are dog shit, aren't they? Fuck me, why did I do that? Tino Susic. Have a look at you, mate. And who's this guy here? Andreas Ivanschitz. He's too old. Far too old. What about striker? We want a deep lying forward, which is what we play with. Cauley Woodrow. We'll scout you, mate. I don't think you're going to be any good, though, are you? Might be alright. Physicals look good. That work rate's a bit shit. We'll have a look, though. We'll have a look. It's just trying to strengthen the squad a little bit further. We need to. I think I sold too many players, to be fair. I think I may have unsettled the squad, but I was just desperate to get things sorted out. So O'Connell's gone. Cork will receive 24 grand from that, will he? Okay. Mamadou Flandarian, cancel the assignment. Choi Sang-duk, no, yellow for no intention of joining permanently. I'm going to put him on the transfer target. We'll add you as a transfer target potentially then. Yeah, 1 million. Yeah, we'll add you as a transfer target. So we'll cancel the assignment next. He definitely doesn't want to join. No. We'll keep an eye on you, I guess. Dave Janssens. I don't really want Grifo anymore, I don't think. I mean, where do you play, mate? You're a winger, aren't you? Winger, attacking midfielder, left and centre. So attacking midfielder, shadow striker. Let's have a look at that. Is that positioning and teamwork? That's the thing that's let him down there. On loan from Leicester. He was on the transfer list. But he's not now, so not a worthwhile signing. Fair enough. Could be a good signing. We'll scout you then, mate. Won't worry about you. Scout you. Won't worry about you. Scout. Tino Susic would be a good signing. We'll scout him anyway. We'll find out, won't we? Cauley Woodrow. Some doubts may be worth tracking. Okay, well, we'll have a look. Mosty was the new guy. That's good. Buchanan. So what did I say about recruitment advice? Jordan I. Connor Wickham. That's not a name. Ravel Morrison. Let's have a look at Ravel Morrison. Or Ravel. No. Jose Guy. Are you still available? You are. Right. This will be a good signing. This will be a good signing. Look. Give you 10. Give you agent $1 million. See how you feel about that. 66. Okay. Well, if you want 65, How about then? So I don't really want to pay him that much. Seems like a lot of money to be paying out. Well, I've given you the Team of the Year bonus, mate, so... There we go. So getting Jose Guy on a free might be pretty tasty. Connor Wickham, I think you're going to be too slow, aren't you, mate? Ravel Morrison. Thing is, you're a twat. That's the problem I've got. Carlos Pena. I don't know. We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. So February, yeah. I think February's the Scottish youth intake. I think. So we really need to look into picking up some players there. Talking of which, can we all get an affiliate club? Work permits. Don't need to worry about it anymore. That's not a thing, is it now? Because of, well, Brexit. Get youth recruitment. Right, so we've got an affiliate coming in for youth recruitment. If we increase, I can't increase the amount of coaches, can I? Networking. I don't want to cut back on youth recruitment. I want to do more with regards to youth recruitment. Search for an affiliate club is on its way. What's going on now? Oscar Romero. Not sure. Giuliano's going to cost way too much. They're going to want that 31 million at that end, aren't they? Andrzej Duda. Don't fancy him. Tino Susic. I mean, shitloads of versatility though. Absolutely fucking shed loads of versatility. Look how many... Right, he can play attacking midfielder. He can play shadow striker. He's quite comfortable in both positions. You know what, we're going to make an offer. We're going to be cheeky about it. And there's not going to be any profit from his next sale, so... Really? How about... That'll do. No interest in him. Useful signing. I don't really want him though. No interest. No interest. No interest. We're getting him. We're getting him. It goes without doubt. Goes without doubt. Goes without saying. Susic offer has been accepted. That's that one sorted out. That was nice and quick. Damiano Mosti could become better than Marco Asensio. That is nice to hear. Nicholas Limber could become better than Mauricios Lemos. Again, good to hear. David Lucchini could be as good as Stuart Armstrong. Well, I don't know. I kind of wish I hadn't signed him, to be honest. It's one of those, like, it looks good on paper, but after actually signing him, move due to work permit. See, this guy is still available on a free. He's valued at 2.6. I mean, we could pick him up and sell. How much would you want? No, fuck you then. Basically, won't be going for him. So, team selection. Do we have other players back? Well, Dembele's still injured, so we'll get him on the bench. We'll bring in Petkovic. Damiano Mosti, mate. You're not first team quality yet. Kevin Stewart. Darren Fletcher's still injured. Rogic is still on international. Let's get Petkovic's number. May just bring him on. Depends how Griffiths does. If he's on a hat trick, then we won't, unless he's fucked. I didn't even see who else is playing today. I should have had a look. I don't fucking care at this point. Let's just win this game. We'll find out in a second, won't we? It'll be in the games on the right hand side. They're not responding to my aggressive ways. Still calm. Nope, didn't work. So it's just Rangers who are playing today against Dundee. Dundee in 6th. So Rangers could potentially fall away a little bit. Aberdeen clearly won their game. They drew their game. If we win ours, we'll go 2 points clear again. And I want to say Partick Thistle are bottom at the 9th. Asensio, is he going to make it 3-3? That's my question. I want him to make it 3-3. If he can get 3, when I say 3-3, I mean he's scored like more than 3 goals, but he's scored 3 games on the trot. That'd be beautiful. Lee Griffiths opens the account for the game. Yeah, as you can see, we're 2 points ahead of Aberdeen now in the up-to-date league. So come on, Dundee, just smash Rangers, will you? How many games are left at this point? So there are, what, 12 teams. So was it 33 matches in the season? So is there 10 games left in the league? Is that what it is? Beautiful, beautiful work from our attacking midfielders. They had 7 shots on. They've had none so far. This is 10 minutes into the game. It's a ridiculous amount of shots. No, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining at all. I'll be complaining if Asensio doesn't score, though. He's just really just too good. What the fuck? Did you see that from Lemos? That's a defender. Half volley. Fucking what a finish. Boshed it into that bottom left corner. Or bottom right corner, depending on where you're looking at. Definitely bottom corner, isn't it? What a fucking wonderful goal. Griffiths on a break. Has Henderson... I was going to say Henderson was there if he'd have just passed the fucking ball into open space. Asensio's got it back. It's dangerous. Every time he's on the ball, he looks so dangerous. Why didn't you just fucking square it, mate? And it doesn't matter because we're winning 3-0, but anything can happen. Let's concentrate. I still can't get over Lemos' goal. Callum Booth is injured. That doesn't affect us, does it? Of course it doesn't. We haven't got a player called Callum Booth. You might be winning that called Change. I'm very happy with your solid defensive work. Passionate. Very happy with your playmaking efforts. And Griffiths green anyway. Oh. Chestikov. The Rangers are winning 2-1, unfortunately. Dundee did go 1-0 ahead. The Rangers have scored 2 goals in 5 minutes to gain back a lead, shall we say. Let's make a sub. Who should we bring on? Let's get Suter on for Lemos. I know Lemos scored that wonder goal, but he's looking a bit tired. Matthew Target for Jordan McGee. Fuck it, we'll get Bruno on. Go on, Bruno. Depending on how he plays, we might make an offer for him, but I don't think we are. I think we will make a future offer of 7.5. It's it's not like an absolute definite offer. It's just we, can do. And if he does stuff like that, he won't. We're getting a fucking permanent deal. Anyway, let's get calm. A little bit disappointed with Asensio for not fucking scoring in this game, but he's still got himself an 8.8. So we do go back to being top 2 points ahead, and our next game is against the lower in the Scottish Cup. Let's praise. There we go. He wants to do better. I'm fine with that. Just, take the fucking praise, mate. That's all I'm saying. So. Transfer deadline is in 1 week. Still want to see if I can pick up a couple of players. Starting next season with Jose Guy will be good, though. Yep, thank you, mate. I'm very happy with that. Because even if he doesn't turn out to be any good, we can just sell him on for massive profit. That is a superb signing. And Aberdeen have just loaned Kenny Rocker Santos. Can I terminate that? I can recall him from loan. You can see his physicals and they're getting better now as well, after starting to play with us. I may recall him. Thank you. I didn't want him to go. It's just the director of football. No, it was the youth coach went in and went, yeah, that's right, go. I was like, no. Alright, so Tino Susic is joining us. It's in an intensive language course. So he's going to be able to fill in a lot of holes, potentially. What happens if we retrain him as a striker? I mean, he's got some bits there. Deep lie forward. I mean, he's got... Yeah, we're going to do it. You alright, mate? You're going to learn how to be a deep lying forward. Alright? And we're going to work on your finishing as well. And I'm going to need you to place your shots. No, you're working on my suggestion. Thank you very much. So we've got another strike. Well, I say striker. We've got an everything in. He pretty much can play anywhere apart from in the defence, which is a handy player to have. A very handy player to have. We still need more Scottish players, but not really much more I can do there. I still think this is going to be the same, isn't it? We're going to have to wait until we're going to have to wait till February. I'm looking forward to Youth Intake Day. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in. Europa League squad registration is there. Daniel Regani's just gone to 68 million to PSG, and Julian Draxler's just gone to 43.5 to Bayern. Thomas Meunier has gone from PSG to Bayern for 28. Is he the youngster? No. Fucking hell. 26.5. That is ridiculous, though. I mean, he's a very good defender. But fucking 68 million? Really? Virgil van Dijk only went for 19.5. Why would Barcelona... I don't know. I don't think Barcelona would need a defender with 12 marking, would you? Why would they want that? I don't know. Juventus transfer target. Oh, Jansen's transfer target. Okay, that's fine. João Felix. We'll scout him. He's on a loan list. Might scout him. I did look at getting Afonso Sousa permanently, but they still wanted 60 million despite my best efforts. You're spineless, are you, mate? Fucking hell. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't want you, then. No interest in joining. Well, of course he fucking doesn't. No interest in joining. No. They don't want to sell him or scout you further, mate. You're valued at 75, are you? Depending on how good he is, we may try to sign him permanently. We've got the Scottish Cup match to do now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Scottish Cup match and we'll end the episode. It's dragging on a little bit, isn't it? I just can't get over. Dembele wants to discuss personal matters. Well, we'll do that in a second, mate. We've had 100 games in management now. That's quite a thing, I suppose. I was born in Colchester on the 13th of October 1986. Actually, genuinely was too. So, Shelbourne between December 2016 and 2018. British Bells of Braintree, Magdeburg. Man is a single German 3rd Division Manager of the Year award to his name. But still, got a Manager of the Year award. So what does Dembele want? Why would you want Leeds to join Anderlecht? Right, so he's pissed me off. I've pissed him off. He's not going to fucking Anderlecht. Sorry. They're gonna have to offer big money for him. I mean, silly money for him. Because 32 goals this season. No, they're going to have to offer fucking huge amounts of money. You're looking at like 25 million at least. Sorry. And then we've got to try and find someone to replace him for that sort of money. Not going to happen. He can sit and be unhappy for all I fucking care. What, I mean, why would you go on to go to... How is Anderlecht... I mean, yeah, okay, they're in the Champions League. We're going to be in the Champions League next season. How is that an upward move? It looks like a fucking sideways move at best. I think you'd want to join, would you? Oh no, he wouldn't. You would like to join, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to get a scout report on you, mate. You might be an alright pickup. Talking of maybe potential strikers, Carlos Castro. Let's get a scout report on you. What's your scout report saying? Retrained as an attacking midfielder. Okay, that's not what I'm after. I'm after an actual striker to potentially replace someone who wants to go to that team. Marlos Moreno. Eh. What the fuck? Get rid of that. Right, come on, let's get this game underway. Oh, fuck. Oh. Corridio, Facundo Corridio. We're going to go for him. Bids have come in for him. We're going to take it. We're going to go for it. Make an offer. We'll go for... How much budget do we have? We've got quite a bit of budget left. You're fucking kidding. You can take that and stick it up your ass, mate. We'll do that. No, mate. Seriously, you need to think about what you want. No. You need to think about this, boys. You need to think about this, because that's not going to happen, is it? I don't mind doing that, because I'm not going to be here in 4 years' time. We can always adjust this budget slightly, I guess. And then go... You want to fuck off? Right. That's my final offer. That's a lot of money for a youth player. With 12 work rate and 15 determination. It's worth 1.4. But he does play the role I want him to play. Let's get into this match anyway. I just don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Just sort of like, just go for it. Dembele is back. I'm going to bring him into the squad anyway. Roca Santos is going to go on the bench. Might as well. Fletcher's still injured. Tino Susic. Let's get rid of Stewart and bring Tino in. We'll potentially be able to bring him up. Squad number. It's fine. There you go, Susic. Welcome to Celtic, mate. Do what you can. We might bring you on. So Musa needs to sort himself out, because Musa's getting on my wick. I hate it when players come and go, I want to move. No, not going to happen. Everyone else is fucking happy here. And he's going to fuck it, basically. Oh, fucking hell. Lovely stuff. Coughing into the mic. Happens a lot. Let's get a team talk in really early. So let's concentrate. So we're the only match on today in the Scottish Cup. Probably could have got away with playing a weaker team. I don't mind though. We're expected to win this, and I want to win this. It's a good chance to get silverware and really improve Outstanding. That's the sales that we sold. Asensio with a dazzling run. Oh, nearly puts it away. Nearly puts it away. Doesn't quite manage it. Let's get another bite of the cherry there, Asensio. Push it in. Adja from the edge of the box. Oh, fuck. Mate, you need to be better than that. Much better than that. Burke. Dembele. Why don't you just... I know you're pissed off, mate, but do a bit more. Lemos, Flanagan. I mean, despite the fact that we paid over the odds for Lemos, I think he's going to be a good player for us. A very good player for us. I think working alongside Chiellini is going to really help him out too. Henderson, Dembele. Off the bar. Fuck. We're not really putting anything away here, are we? Alright. Let's get passionate. You switched off, did you? Chiellini just really does not like when I talk to him at all. So, he looks happy now. His morale is now poor as opposed to fucking abysmal. Alright, let's nick that ball target. Well done. Asensio. Dembele. Put the ball through. Henderson. Over the top. Over. Or don't. Henderson. Fucking hell. Getting aggressive. Demand more. I don't really want to take this to fucking extra time or penalties. I don't know. Does it go to extra time? Or is it going to be like rescheduled? I don't know. I don't really know the Scottish Cup. Getting a substitution in. We'll get a substitution in just a second. Let's see what Burke can do here. Let's get the ball forward. Dembele's there in the middle. Asensio, Henderson. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to get Dembele off for Lee Griffiths. And we'll bring on Tino, actually. We'll bring on Tino. Who's the most knackered? Bitten. There we go. It's easily resolved. Who's tired? That guy. We'll take him off then. That's how I work. Asensio through to Henderson, who smashed it first time. That is a cracking goal. That is an absolutely fucking cracking goal. House looking tired. Adja's beginning to look a bit tired, so let's get Adja off. For Kenny. Let's get Kenny on. I do like Kenny. I might just change his Rocker Santos bit to get rid of him, so he's just going to be called Kenny. I might even, because we're in Scotland, might even call him Dinny Ken. You know. Don't know. Dinny Ken. Burke, Henderson, Griffiths. Oh. Fucking smashed the cunt. He's only scored 10 goals this season. Then again, doesn't get as many games as Dembele, does he? He's probably had about a third of the playing time, to be fair. I like it. I like it. And I haven't got any more subs available. I was thinking to myself, oh, Chiellini's looking a bit tired. And Target. And then again, all of our midfielders looking tired. What's left of it. So, we've had 26 shots on goal. And only fucking 13 on target. Only 2 goals. That's not a great return, really, is it? Could be doing better. But, we won the game. So, there's that. And that's going to be the end of the episode as well. Now, if you have enjoyed today's episode... It's dragged on a bit, I know. I do apologise. I've kind of sort of divvied in and out and done other things. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do obviously like and subscribe. If you've enjoyed our signings, we've had some cracking signings. Who we got? We've got Cowden Beef. That's going to be a winner. So yeah, if you obviously with the signings we've made, who do you think we need to replace potentially in this squad? Do we need to get anyone else, or do you think this squad is done? Who is your favourite signing so far? For me, it's going to be Marco Asensio. The guy has been absolutely fucking phenomenal since he joined us. I was really worried that I was wasted money on him to begin with, but no, I think he was a fucking cracking signing. So yeah, Just let me know in the comments what you think. Who do you think's the best thing in this team at the minute? Should we let Dembele go, or should we just say no? You're fucking staying, mate. You know. Of course. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye bye.